Close your eyes and you will find yourself.
When I was a boy, my mother used to tell me a story of a demon king and his army. They brought fire and terror to the land. Until they faced the protector of the people, the white monkey.
There you are. You are a beast.
In this city, the rich don't see us as people. Give me the job no one wants to do, I'll do it.
Anyone who forgets their place, it doesn't turn out well for them.
This is not the place to work if you can't handle that sort of stuff.
Every day, I've prayed for a way to protect the weak.
I've got an answer to every prayer. I call her Nikki. Minaj,
Big bumper?
nice headlights. Let's boogie.
You need to fight for your mother, for all of us.
Anger will not quiet your soul, my son.
Don't call me son.
It's time to remember who you are.
But only love kills more when will they learn.
Just one small ember can burn down everything.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you ready for a fight? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Monkey Man in theaters right now. It's your boy Kuya, and this is Nerds Rule the World. And joining me to talk all things Monkey Man is my pal from over at Whiskey and Sunshine with Ashley and Co. Ashley Saunders. Did I get all the credits right, Ashley?
Well, Whiskey and Sunshine is not my site. That's my best friend's site. But we work a lot together, so I can see why you would think that's us.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Well, much love to Whiskey and Sunshine, our pals over there, your pal and my pal Ashley, coming through to talk all things Monkey Man. We had the opportunity to screen this before it dropped, and now y'all are seeing it. So hopefully, you've seen it. If not, we're gonna also try not to spoil too much as well. But it's a straight up, as you saw from the trailer. It kind of gives you everything there. It's like a John Wick-esque gritty revenge thriller, starring Dev Patel in his directorial debut, I believe, as well,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, Ashley.
Yep.
And did he write it too? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I should have pulled that up.
Co-wrote it, directed it, starred in it.
Love it. And just absolutely killed it. We'll get into that with our review. But just briefly on the story, we have this young man we see through flashbacks that's wrapped in the story of India and the culture of India. Basically, his family were living in this set area in India when the government and the police force kind of pushed them out of that area. And that leads to Dev's character, kind of being just on this path to get revenge. Again, it's a gritty revenge thriller, finding his way through the city, the people, to get his revenge. It's that straight up. It's that straightforward. But that there's nuances there with learning the people, and it's wrapped into the culture of Hanuman, who I believe, if I'm saying that right, some of these Indian folklore of being left stranded on Earth and finding yourself. And I think Dev's character is kind of wrapped in that way as well, because he's lost so much. And we see that because, like with the monkey, with Hanuman, if I'm not doing the culture right, he ate a mango and got stranded on Earth and all of that. So it's kind of coalesced with the story of Dev's character. I don't want to give you away too much there, but there's street fights. Well, there's like fights in like this area for him to kind of find himself, and he develops there. There's a mixing of also this community in India where they have the LGBTQIA community who are kind of like put into certain places because of the non-acceptance of their beliefs. And so that is, I thought, really well done in there to show that side of the culture and how the culture clash happens there, and how we can come together there through that nuance to help build Dev's next side of his character. That's story. I think I'm getting lost in my thoughts because I didn't prepare myself well enough. What did you think on the basic story elements, Ashley? If I can toss it to you to get my head straight.
So I really enjoyed it. I'm a huge action flick fan anyway. So the concept of as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, I need to see this movie. It looks so good. And it actually surprised me that the story was a lot more than just, my mom got killed and now I'm going to kill the people that killed her. Like, that is the heart of it, but that's not the only part in it. Because like you mentioned, it's very culturally rich. It's a political commentary to what is happening in India, and it can be applied to other places and people in other parts of the world too. So we did learn a lot about Hinduism and mythology and the transgender community specifically in India, and there was just a lot of components going into this, and it was good. Like, it was a great story. And just knowing what we know, right? Because he went through production hell. Like, anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And we were sitting there watching that, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But like, look what he did with all of that, like cameras breaking, and there was during COVID, and like money got pulled, and like, look what he pulled off. It was wild. I could watch that a bunch more times. And the final like climactic fight scene of him in the, obviously we know he's going to get to the people he needs to get to, right? That's not a huge spoiler. That's where these movies go. But that whole scenario, I was just like, oh my God, just rewind that. Because there's a restaurant like kitchen fight scene. I'm like, please just rewind that. That was so sick. Oh my God. So yeah, I liked it.
I agree. I can't wait to run it back, Ashley. Just again, so many beautiful layers, and we've touched upon it, but just again, you'd think it'd be a straightforward action story, but it's not. There's just so many amazing layers of culture and mythology wrapped in just this crazy action package. And as you stated as well, there was so much that happened pre-pro that was insane. So to know that and then see the final product, this man killed it on his debut as a writer director. Just crazy. And we got to give a nod, the obvious nod. Everybody's gonna be like, this is like John Wick, the Indian John Wick. There's references in there. There's a couple references. There's a dog. You'll see a dog. You'll have them even half mention John Wick. I think I want to say I heard that. Did I hear?
They did. They literally a guy's like, do you like John Wick?
Oh yeah, the gun purchase. So there's a gun purchase, y'all.
The gun dealer. He asked him. Yes.
So it's beautiful that they acknowledge that. And again, when Dev was coming together with this, he really wanted to do a straight up action film, and I think he succeeded in every way. And I want to ask you, what did you think of like the fight scenes and everything, and how they built up those layers of him? He kind of gets beat up and then he starts becoming a better fighter. What did you think of that, Ashley? I thought that was fun, and kind of a throwback to like 80s action movies as well.
I agree. And I know that Dev's a huge action like flick fan himself. Like, I think he said that Enter the Dragon was like the movie that made him want to be an actor. And yeah, I'm all in for a good training montage. And I really like that it was like that slow burn. Like, he's not this like A-list assassin when we first meet him. He's literally getting his butt handed to him, like in the ring, because he's in an underground fight ring in the beginning, and just like getting his butt kicked for some money. But he's just a normal like guy. Like, if you or I had to fight, like that's about his skill level, you know? So I really liked watching him go through it to actually get to the point where he could be a one-man army to go after this corrupt society that killed his mom.
Agreed. I don't think we get that enough. So I really appreciated that kind of a build up of that aspect of his character that, yeah, kind of, you know, revenge is in mind, but are you built for this? And then we actually see him go through the pain and anguish of, okay, I'm not going to take it, getting beat up. And then, yes, he pulls out all his tricks out the bag. And we have that amazing climactic ending that you referenced, Ashley. I also want to talk about, in regards to pulling tricks out the bag. Again, this is his debut as a writer director. The amazing shots that we get, and again, with that knowledge that we both had, like of how this came together, locations fell away at the last minute. Their DP fell away at the last minute. Even equipment fell away at the last minute. So they had to, you know, be very inventive with trying to shoot certain shots without like a dolly system and certain things. But I think they did a crazy, wild, amazing jobs in both shooting it and then got to edit this together. What did you think of some of those visual effects? There were some crazy scenes, and I'm curious if you had like a particular favorite in some of the shot selections, Ashley. I'm just, again, I'm smiling from ear to ear to just know that, and to be I think they pulled out a classic out the gate for me. I know I'm going to be watching this again and again and again, Ashley.
I know, when we left the theater, you were like, oh, best action movie of the year. You were like, hands down, I love it. Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed the composite of that kitchen fight. I just thought it was inventive in how it was switching through the camera angles. I think they edited that really well and just put it all together. Like I said, the composite of it was just, I'm still thinking about that, you know, that scene. And I also like how I like the lighting too. I like how when the elevator, I think it's literally like this image, right? This image right here. The elevator like opens up and it's red. It kind of gave me like the Vader and Rogue One in the hallway. Like, it just like when the saber lights up because it's all dark. I really thought they did so well with what they had that unless you know, I don't think you would know.
Agreed.
That they had all those struggles.
Yeah, it's insane that is what occurred, and they pulled this off. Again, to me, an instant classic. Just so artsy. I think very inspiring as a filmmaker. Like I would probably now reference this film. You know, there's certain films you reference when you want a certain type of shot. A grittiness, a feel, lighting, like you said, sound. Man, there's an amazing chase scene that just kind of blew me away. And then even when they came out of the vehicle and they were going, well, I don't know if it was before they got into the vehicle and they were going through different areas. And then they came out of it, and there's like in this quote unquote adult house, if you will, where adult things happen, that things occurred. And then that shot, they switched up kind of like your angles and camera takes there. Just so inventive and so beautiful. I think we're kind of, you know, just gushing enough now. We're at the end of this review. An amazing story, gritty thriller. It's straight up, straightforward. But I think Dev Patel has a winner, and I would want to see a Monkey Man 2. I don't know if there is a story to go there because of the revenge kind of already kind of climaxes to who he wanted to get revenge against. But would you want to see more of these type of films from Dev Patel, Ashley?
Oh, 100%. I wrote in my review that he is literally the action star we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Now I need more. Like, I need him in Mortal Kombat. I think he'd be a great fit there. And he can lead his own movies and he can direct them, because Monkey Man, man, it was just, like I said, it was good. Definitely. It's a must see. I'm so happy that Jordan Peele came in and helped rescue this from the Netflix streaming abyss, because we all know when stuff gets put to streaming, not everybody is going to see it. This is something you want to see on that big screen, because man, it's a visceral, like when those punches land, they feel like more realistic than a lot of the other like hand-to-hand we see in movies. And I think because of just how intimate the camera work is. It's just so close to it. It feels like you're getting slapped in the face and like jaw getting broken, whatever. So
I completely agree. Yeah, Dev has proven himself that he's not only a talented force in front of the camera, he can be a talented force behind the camera as well. I can't wait to see more. That reminded me, the one only other actor that's like a name star in this is Sharlto Copley, who, you know, amazing, but he plays the character of Tiger. I saw that in my notes over here on IMDb. Shout out to IMDb. Who kind of like runs the fights. And there's just some really cool scene work with him. Again, certain characters I think they could bring back, and I would love to see more, but just really well done. Ashley, thank you for your time to, you know, share in this review. Everybody go check out, you know what are all your handles? Because you have a written review, y'all. I want y'all to go and support my pal, Ashley. How can they check you out?
You can find my written reviews on withashleyandco.com, and you can find me on Twitter at that Ashley Aaron. And yeah, I'm always down to talk some geeky stuff. So
awesome. Hopefully we can have Ashley back, y'all. We have fun watching these screenings. I'd love to have you back if you're available, Ashley.
Definitely.
Always a pleasure. Again, everybody, Monkey Man in theaters right now. Go check it out. So much fun. I can't wait to run it back. And if you want to do that as well and talk about possible ways they can do that in the story, hit us up in the comments. And again, show love to Ashley. Hit her up too as well. Again, her links will be in the description below. Let's chat all about Monkey Man, y'all. Your boy QP. Nerds rule the world. What's up, y'all? Your boy QP Nerds Rule the World just got out of the press screening for Monkey Man here at the Regal Majestic, y'all. Initial thoughts coming out that joint. Shit was fire, son. Favorite action film probably of the year, 2024. Beekeeper was tight at the beginning of the year. I was really solid on that. I'm trying to think of other action films, but this one was just, it overcame, man. It is beast. Dev Patel. Think his first time directing, like, killed it. Story, culture, shots, and if you read the behind the scenes stuff on how he made this film when a lot of stuff fell through, it'll amaze you even more. I can't wait to see this joint again. You need to get your tickets. You may call it the Indian John Wick, but I think it's a lot more, and you could see the comparisons. He loves John Wick. There's mentions of John Wick, but it's wholly its own. Monkey Man, go check it out. Fire. Your boy KP. Review coming soon.